This is a timeline all of us are currently in. If you're familiar with ahadith, if you have studied these ahadith in the past, because I have as a millennial tons and tons of time, and we go over the ahadith related especially to the akhirah and the signs of the day of judgment, the signs that will be manifesting before the day of judgment arrives, and a period before that period too. So I came across this hadith as I was reviewing it, because we review it in Arabic and then I have to look up the English translation for the people online, as I don't see as many people discussing these signs anymore, because these signs have been politicized by the people. People are scared to remind each other because they don't want to look like they're, turning it into a debate of your, you could say, ultimate future or even politics. And if you think about it, that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he converted a society. He resisted the pressure from others around him, and he took a stand. This is what we need to do in these times. So we have the left and right and the black and white and everything in between that people are confused with, and they don't know where to go. So either you have people, completely into these events and they don't know what's happening outside, or people who are totally disconnected from what's happening in the world and they still don't know what to do next. So let's look at this hadith where Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam says that before the hour arrives, there will be a period of time where people will go through so many fitan, like pieces of black night, but that it would be really dark and you will be unsure where to go, what to do next. When a man will wake up as a believer but be a disbeliever by evening, as in he wakes up in a period of turmoil, chaos, confusion, doubts, and he may get pulled into something that will take him away from his faith. So what do you do in these times? You start making dua. You make sure you're not pulled into any event that you're unsure of. Follow the basic principles and logic. If you don't know anything about something, stay away from it. Or that a person will be a believer in the evening but a disbeliever by morning, because he went to bed, he had some thoughts on his mind, and when he wakes up, he does not feel like he can commit to this faith anymore. He doesn't believe in it. And the only reason a person would lose his iman like this is because his heart was starting to be filled with doubts. So what do you do again? Stay away from things that you are not supposed to be involved in. And what is the meaning of that the person who is sitting is going to be better than the one who is standing? This means the more relaxed you are, the farther away you will be from these issues, and you'll not get pulled into them. Because if you make movements towards these, let's say even so-called political issues, you'll end up either hurting yourself or somebody else. And at the very least, you'll just waste your time, energy, and emotions that could have been better spent elsewhere. And the person who is standing will be better than the one who is walking, as in walking in chaos, confusion, and unsure of when this will end. Because when you get on the ride, you then don't decide where to stop it if you're not the driver. And the one who is walking will be better than the one who is running, as in someone who's making sure that he's cautious is better than someone who's at the forefront leading a movement, and it's a movement taking people into darkness and away from their religion. So the best way to protect yourself and your iman is to make dua. Do what Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam did. Pray and ask Allah to make your heart steadfast on religion, and stay close to religion. Stay close to the halaqat of Quran. That is your number one saving grace, because it's rare that you find fitan within the halaqat of the Quran. And if you find fitan there, then that's not the right halaqah. A halaqah of the Quran is where it's only Quran that is being discussed and connected to your reality.